Hello everyone, this is Guruprasad KN, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication, ATME College of Engineering, Mysuru. In this video, I will going to demonstrate how to find out JFET characteristics using Multisim. The aim of this experiment is to study and plot the transfer characteristics, that is ID versus VGS, and drain characteristics, ID versus VDS of a JFET using Multisim. And the objective is to understand the behavior of JFET by analyzing how the drain current varies with gate source voltage VGS and how the drain current varies with drain source voltage VDS. This is the circuit diagram, and here we can see I have chosen BFW10, a JFET, and two power supplies. So the first power supply, I name it as VGS, and the second one is VDS. VGS means gate to source voltage. So this terminal is gate and this one is drain and this one is source. So if I calculate the voltage between gate and source, that is VGS, between drain and source, that is VGS. The output current is ID, drain current. So first let me find out drain characteristics. So in the drain characteristics, I will be plotting the graph between ID versus VDS. So now let me go to the Multisim. So let me choose the component. So go to the all groups. There you can type BFW10. I'll get BFW10. Then you can go to the source. There choose power source, DC power, and we require two DC powers. So you can take those two. And we also require ground terminal. So I will take the ground. And this power supply, let me reverse it. So let me label it as VGS. Similarly for this one, let me rename it as VDS. So let us make the connection. Let me connect VGS to the gate terminal and other one to the ground. Similarly, drain terminal to the other power supply. Then connect this terminal also. Now this will complete our circuit diagram. Now in order to find out the drain characteristics, I have to make some simulation parameters here. Let me go to the simulate. There click on analysis and simulation. Then click on DC sweep. And first let me choose VDS. There are two sources are there. Let me first choose VDS. So in VDS, so let me take this value, start value as 0, stop value as 10, and at the increment of 5. And let me choose source 2 also. If it is not chosen, click and you have to choose both the sources. And this source is VGS. And here I am taking the initial value or start value as 0, stop value as 5 at the increment of 0.5. Then I will go to the output. So output, initially under all variables column, nothing will be there. So you have to add expression here. So I will be adding absolute value of I of VDS. So this absolute value is not available. So I will click on add expression, double click on this one absolute value, and double click on I of VDS. Click on OK. So absolute value of I of VDS. then save this one. Now come to the run button, double click on that one, so you'll be getting train characteristics. So if you double click on this title, so you can change the name to whatever you want. Here also you can change the name. So instead of this one, you can write it as VDS apply. Similarly here current in milliamperes or ID, something like you can write. So here what we can observe is, as we increase the value of drain to source voltage, the current will increase initially and later it will become constant. Now to find out transfer characteristics, let me make some changes here. Go to the simulate, click on analysis. Now let me make some changes in the analysis parameter. So let me first choose VGS here, and let me take start value as 0 and stop value as 2 at the increment of 0.1. Let me choose the second source as VDS, start value 2, stop value 4 and increment of 2, and the output as usual absolute value of I of VDS, which was already there when we were finding drain characteristics. Now save this one and click on simulation, so we'll find out transfer characteristics. Now here we can change the title, so instead of drain we can type it as transfer characteristics, apply. Okay, here you can change this value to VGS. So this is the transfer characteristics of JFET. So in this experiment we have understood how to plot both drain characteristics and transfer characteristics of JFET. Thank you for watching the video.